Hey everyone, NitNut here, coming at you with another Marvel's Avengers video telling you everything you need to know about the Marvel's Avengers game coming September 4th, 2020. Today, we're jumping right back into our character series, and we're starting today's video with Iron Man. Marvel Cinematic Universe is very popular. Iron Man started it off and ended off the Infinity Saga with his snap. He's probably the most well-known Marvel character of the decade at least. So it's very important for Crystal Dynamics to nail him and get him right for all the fans, because I'm sure a lot of fans will be coming here more for Iron Man than they will be for Kamala Khan. So let's jump right into it. After the 5 years, Tony is not in a good place. He's lost all his fancy tech and cool toys and isn't too sure of his future. Presumably, this is because either AIM or the government, maybe even both, took them away because no one really trusts him, or the Avengers in general, after what happened at A-Day. Deep down, he really blames himself for losing Cap because it was his tech and stuff. Iron Man has as versatile a combat style as they come, and, as expected, he is a ranged powerhouse, with immediate access to multiple weapons that not only gives him a ton of options from range. What makes Iron Man's combat style so unique is that half of his melee moveset is also driven by his ranged weapons. So he does have melee moves. We're not 100% sure what they are yet, but I'm excited to know what they are because he is a very ranged person. He doesn't just fight melee a lot. He often is one to go by range. He has lasers that offer him precision control when aiming, dealing considerable damage the longer it focuses on a target, and crowd control when used as a melee attack. Something to think about for his lasers is maybe heat vision when you're playing a Lego game, but there are lasers coming out of his suit. Iron Man is also just as skilled in the air as he is on the ground, but formulates different strategies depending on his position. With the ability to make use of all his range attacks while flying and hovering, the best Iron Man players are able to follow up dive bomb precision strikes with the perfect mix of ground to air and air to ground attacks, bolstered by whatever weapon the situation calls for. Powering up his arc reactor, Iron Man unleashes his assault heroic, the Unibeam, which fires a continuous beam of concentrated muon particle energy, destroying anything in its path. That is really all Crystal Dynamics slash the Marvel's Avengers game wanted to tell us about Iron Man's heroics. So all we know is his assault heroic. We don't know about either support or ultimate. Maybe that's because they weren't done working on it, or maybe they just want to keep that a little bit of a secret. Now we're moving on to his outfit. For his iconic armor, Crystal Dynamics was inspired by Italian motorcycles and supercars, which combine machinery and sleek housing. The goal is to create a design that looks both functional and believable, but also maintains the classic design DNA. Like traditional Iron Man designs, Crystal Dynamics kept the classic round inner shape for the arc reactor, but then housed it within a skewed hexagonal shape for a more contemporary look. The shoulder flaps function for flight maneuvering and as air vents for cooling. The venting also provides visual feedback to players to show the armor is overheating. This tells us, I guess, his armor can overheat, maybe if he does some sort of move for too long. And this shows us he'll have flaps, which he has had in the MCU. We did see these in the 8A trailer. I don't think these are going to be as big. Maybe there'll be an outfit where they're as big. Anyways, we'll see. They reduced the size of the traditional gold regions of the armor and distributed the red more evenly. Other Iron Man armors will have a wide variety of design breakup and colors that touch on various Marvel designs, as well as some exciting and unique armors. One of Iron Man's unlockable outfits is inspired by his armor in Marvel's original Sin series from 2014. So that's the gold and blue one we saw. And honestly, I think it looks really cool. But if you also saw in the outfit clip, we saw a silver one, which almost looks like War Machine, but it could be any other one. I'm not really sure. But I don't think this confirms War Machine, but it definitely confirms a slick and sleek silver outfit for him, which looks really cool. I think I'll definitely, I don't know. I think I'll probably wear the original Sin one more than the iconic classic one, whatever they're calling it. But I'm really excited to play as Iron Man. But we don't have a ton of information on Iron Man right now compared to the other Avengers like Black Widow, Captain America, Hulk, or Thor. Even though with Captain America dead, we still know more about his character than Iron Man. Subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about Iron Man and stuff. Otherwise, for my predictions, we know that Kamala is reassembling the Avengers. We know she's with Bruce first. We know she gets Bruce first because at the end of the Kamala trailer, she's in a van with Bruce. But otherwise, I think we're probably going to get Tony second because Tony is arguing with Bruce in front of Kamala about evidence and stuff. And, well, maybe third because they're probably going somewhere in that cutscene that we saw at the end of the Kamala Khan trailer. So unless they're going to Tony to argue, we'll see. I'm not sure, but my guess is we're either getting him on our team second or third after Bruce. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoy what's in the video. Leave a comment down below. Are you excited to play as Iron Man? Subscribe for more character videos like this one. The next video published after this one will talk about pre-orders. The next character to this is Black Widow. So make sure you stay tuned for more. Hit the notification bell. Thank you all for watching. See ya.